Hello, this is Florencia, and I will talk to you about my SMART goal. I decided to make my goal to improve my students' writing. I noticed that when students write on their own and not with a teacher next to them, then they write less or they find it really hard to write. So I decided to choose some individual writing assignments to complement the weekly writing assignments, and me and my aide would be interacting individually with each of them, helping them to write the words or to encourage them to write more. I monitored my progress with Evernote, where I also made notes and wrote what the child actually wanted to write. So the first activity I chose was, of course, I started for Halloween, so I thought it was a good topic for the children to write. And my first activity was the children had to decorate some jack-o'-lanterns, and then in a speech bubble they had to write what the jack-o'-lanterns were saying. The second activity was also a Halloween one, and I took a picture of them and then I pasted it on a big sheet of paper, and the children had to continue drawing their bodies, and they had to draw themselves wearing a costume, and they had to tell me what they were going to be for Halloween. And the third activity I chose was based on a book called Jessica, where Rudy has an invisible friend, who is Jessica, and so the children had to draw Jessica and think what Jessica would be like, and then write and describe Jessica. Now I will show you some examples of the children's writing. This is one of them. It was done by Santiago. He chose to write very, very little, but he can do much better. This girl wrote some more. I can scare anything. Paulina wrote, I can scare anything. I help them with the sounds that are in each word, and they had to decide what letter they were. And here Samara wrote, I can scare a cat. Now you have examples of the second activity, what will you be for Halloween? Francisco wrote, I am a ghost. I no longer exist. I am white. Some of them are more creative than others. This boy, for example, he said, actually, I can write much more because I'm pretty good at this. So he felt, in the first one, he wrote only boo, but in the second one, he took it. He did much better. This boy, Mickey, he is Korean, and he's now, although he's been at Lincoln since Kinder 4, he started speaking English and communicating more now in Kinder 5. So he wrote, I am a ghost. So I think that he did pretty well, you see. I am a ghost. Okay, and this is Mateo. Mateo is Mexican, and he knew very, very little English when he arrived, but he can read and write in Spanish already. So he wrote, I am a tarantula. I like to eat cereal. I like the color blue and black. My teeth are big. And this is the last activity that I did that is based on the book Jessica. And Luca wrote, Jessica likes blue. She is in the playground. He didn't feel like writing much on that day, but he wrote quite a lot. This is Mickey's work. Remember the boy from Korea? He wrote, her hair is yellow, so that shows a lot of improvement. I didn't have enough room to show you his drawing, but he loves drawing too. So here you can see Mickey's drawing of Jessica, which is very colorful. This is Francisco's writing. Remember, he said he was pretty good at this, so he could write more. He wrote much more than the previous time. He wrote, her shoes are blue. She has 4 eyes. Her stomach is a sapphire and an emerald. When he was writing, I said, you can look at the word's environment, for example, in the word wall or on the board. And he said that looking for words in the environment was like cheating. I explained that, of course not. They were there to help him. This is Mateo's writing, the boy from Mexico, remember? He wrote, her eyes are blue. He eats ice cream and drinks water and insects. I thought I could correct him on the part that insects is eating, not drinking, but I decided that as these were some of the first writings, I should not focus on that. And finally, this is Amelie's work. Amelie is from Venezuela. Her English is pretty good. She wrote, her hair is black, her eyes are blue, she likes all the colors. I love this writing. Okay, and one more piece of writing which I think I should include is this girl's writing, and I realized this girl does not yet have although she can spot the sounds in words, she still cannot write the right letters, because she wrote, Jessica has white hair. She has a pink dress. I think that does not correspond, but we're going to work harder on this with her. Okay, and for in order to evaluate the children's writing and to see their progress, I have designed this rubric for evaluation. And I will use this to evaluate each of the pieces of work, and to use this as a way to see how I will plan my future writing for the second semester. I found Evernote to be very, very helpful because I can include pictures, I can write, I could also include videos or audio samples of the children's work. I am still missing one of the writing assignments, which is based on the Thanksgiving season, and it is they had to think what they would be able to do if they were a superpower for Turkey. I had many kids absent, so I have not been able to finish with all the pieces of writing, but when I have that, I will be able to design my future steps and think of the writing assignments for the second semester. Well, I hope you have liked my work, and I hope it is inspiring for you, and I also hope to see all your the narration for your work. Thank you very much.